All right, we all good? Is there any sound?
Right, we all good.
There we go. All right, how's everybody doing? Might not take too long to finish this thing. We'll see. Although parts of it I think already need to be adjusted, like that muzzle flare there. There's too much on the left side. Hey Lee, how you doing, man? I guess I should just break out the actual ink there. Or just spill it all over my hand. Yay, that works too. That's always the best option. Hey, how's it going, James? Okay, you know what? Oh. All right, let me just watch this real quick because this is a little ridiculous. I don't think I can. I should probably proceed like this. Okay, sorry about that. Well, I mean, at least it didn't go onto my hand and then dripped onto the page. That's a plus. Did I get myself a drink? Fuck out of there. Not nearly as ready for this as I thought I was. All right. So that was an auspicious start. And I'm pretty sure since I was in a hurry to get back, my hands are still a little damp. That's always a good idea. No, that is pretty lucky for sure. How long did that go on for anyway? I guess that was a few days. At least that shit didn't happen in the middle of winter, I guess. 16 hours. Okay, that's not too bad. Street Fighter versus the Valiant Universe. Haven't heard of that before. Or in the middle of summer, that would have been a problem too. No fans for you. Oh yeah, this thing's running out. I forgot. The monthly catalog, your comic shop. I have not heard of Valiant versus Street Fighter. That was just announced, eh? Yeah, it's a little late for that particular announcement. You're right. It's kind of like when Freddy versus Jason came out. That was like 10, 15 years too late, but we can only hope on the same level of quality. Yeah. I have no idea what Valiant's doing anymore. I thought they declared bankruptcy like a couple of years ago. Like most recently. Alien versus Predator, yes, that was also too late at that point. But it didn't really matter because that kind of blew up. And from what I understand, Aliens versus Predator was released when it was because Freddy versus Jason did so well. And that's the reason specifically it was Alien versus Predator. Hey Ben, how's it going? That is Speedball Inc. It's also Speedball Inc. That's mostly off my hands now, so that's the plus. There's still a fair bit on the floor. I'm gonna have to clear it up after. Get rid of that. Get rid of some of this. Actually, get like the sun coming in theoretically. The name got busted. Another company can wear a skin suit with Valiant. You mean, or Valiant has gone through different ownerships so many fucking times. It's interesting because sometimes it is Higgins still Murky Swill? I have no idea. I haven't. Oh, that's that stuff there. Yes, I think it was Murky Swill. I believe this is a natural brush. I can't really read that. Sable, yes. Does it say synthetic sable? I might say synthetic. It's a little worn down now. It's Raphael. I don't know. I don't know if I don't know how much a real brush goes for these days. Like authentic sable, probably more than I'm willing to spend on a brush that I don't know how to use very well. This can all get blacked out because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for the, unless it's the sun's like right here for the ceiling to be lit up. But hey, Monty, how you doing, man? Tensui last year, there was a Shadow Man variant cover. He's also writing Street Fighter versus Valiant book. It's Cammy versus Bloodshot. I saw that on the release there. It's like, okay, is that what's getting people excited in 2026? I wouldn't have guessed, but enough. You're only sticking around for 10 minutes? So yeah, Lee, if you want to like go get a sandwich or something, Monty might be gone by the time you get back. No, don't need to do batteries on the Wednesday nights. I'm not staying on that long. Check the title. No overtime today. Hey, MEP, how's it going? Thanks very much. Appreciate it. I don't know that these are really helping much here, these little textured bits on the side. I think they're really only confusing the figure a little bit. So let's just reduce that just a bit. Throw in more black pockets. Makes it look a little bit more natural. Just a little. I thought Grey Hulk was fighting some kind of monster in a train. That might have been issue 367, I think, when he was fighting Mr. Hyde. There were soldiers in that. Oh, you know what? Bruce disguised himself as a soldier at the beginning of the issue. I think that's probably what that is. That was kind of the point. It was like, who is the boss around here? It's like, well, it depends on the day. Depends how strident someone's willing to be. Predator versus Planet of the Apes coming out. Okay. All right. Man, you know, like every once in a while you just go, holy shit, is the barrel that low? The comic Ben, was it Ben? Yeah, was Incredible Hulk number 367, I think, by Sam Keith. It's a pretty good one. I did a review on that for my channel. Let me just check the numbering. Oh, no, wait, that's not right. Is it 378? I don't remember what the exact number was. I think it was in the 370s. Nope. 368. There it is. That's the one. Yeah, that is it. 368. Hey, Brain, how's it going, buddy? Godzilla's fighting everybody. I saw where they were giving him Wolverine ears and claws. So that's the new meme, I guess. Hey, no problem, Ben. That was a good issue too. That was a damn. And yes, Godzilla with Wolverine ears. There's at least 2 covers with him doing that. I don't know what the point of that is, but they are doing it. Did Godzilla versus Charles Barkley actually happen? I still prefer Godzilla versus Bambi. That's my favorite, personally. Oh no, we lost Brain. Who could have foreseen this turn of events? Certainly not I. I feel like I should throw in a Man-Thing head in the back here. But perhaps not a giant-sized Man-Thing head. So they had a bitty one in the corner. Otherwise, it's not cameo. I also enjoy Animal quite a bit. It's got a great pace. Like, it's got a good cadence to it. I don't know. Rob Boutine. I think I know that name. Also, you know, I mean, like, there's a few. Godzilla versus the Geico Gecko. Yeah, you'd be all over that, wouldn't you? There are a few Def Leppard songs that were, that I do enjoy kind of unreservedly. I won't argue that people should like these songs or anything, but if they come on, it's like, yeah, no, I'm digging that. Animal's definitely one of them. Pour Some Sugar on Me used to be one, mostly because I remember when it fucking came out when I was in grade 5. It's, I've heard it enough times now. It doesn't really have the same appeal anymore. Photograph is still a good one. Rob Botton? Oh, is this the guy from The Thing? Oh, The Howling. Oh, okay. It is, and The Thing, yes, okay. Oh, as well as RoboCop, Total Recall, and Basic Instinct. Those infamous prosthetic effects in Basic Instinct. Right. I'm not sure I ever actually watched Basic Instinct. Sharon Stone was she's like a, I don't know about special effect, but let's say definitely like on the upper side of good effect. Sharon Stone can act a little bit, can't she? I assume that's a commentary. Sharon Stone assumes that too. She getting all tetchy, and she's getting ready to put in a comment, I'm sure. Is she? Okay. I don't know how many things I've even seen Sharon Stone in, to be honest. Like, she's in good movies, but it's mostly because of the other people in the movies that I like them. Stuff like The Quick and the Dead. And of course, Total Recall. I don't think too many people are watching Total Recall because of Sharon Stone. It's like half a maple leaf there. I think she was okay in, what was it, Casino? Again, by no means the star of the show or anything, but like, you know, she held her own okay. What the fuck does a man thing's nose look like anyway? Is it that long? Does he have like a fucking snuffleupagus nose? Correct. Jodie Foster is good. Like, you know, definitively, I would say. Yeah, kind of. Well, I mean, it's a little long for him, but he does look a little bit like a Muppet. Yeah, I mean, I watched Casino. I was able to sit through it, but I was not enjoying it. I'll tell you that. You figure this is going to be the next Goodfellas, and it's just kind of not. All right, Monty. Good seeing you, buddy. Is that kind of sweet? Yeah, kind of. Hey, Raven, how's it going, man? No, agreed. We should, if we're gonna put the man thing in here, we should definitely put in the man thing plus pouches. How else is he supposed to stand up to this onslaught? Yeah, I decided to just kind of throw in an impromptu man thing in the corner here. Yeah, try it and reduce just how visible he is, because I don't want him to immediately be like, "Why is there man thing on my commission?" I forgot you did a commission or a man thing piece, didn't you? Yeah, try to kind of hide him in the corner here, but let's see. We'll see how well we did when we're able to fill in more of these blacks. So did you enjoy seeing him in Werewolf by Night? If you saw that, I suppose is the next question. I thought it was at least visually it was a good version of the man thing, even if I mean personality wise not so much, right? No, we didn't see that. We did see Shadowhawk use the stuff in his pouches once. I think as a direct commentary on Rob's stuff. Just kind of like poking fun at him a little bit. I want to say that was, maybe in, what would that have even been in? I'm not sure which one. I reviewed 7 Shadowhawk books, if we're not counting Shadowhawk number 0. I mean, it's out of the running in this case, because that's definitely not the one we're talking about. Yeah, I feel like he's pretty obvious here, but well, I don't even remember which one it was in. I just kind of remember seeing going, hey, that was kind of funny. They're like, well done, Val. That's ink is smeared, isn't it? Maybe. So I think we're going to be able to get this thing done today, but I'm not sure actually. I think they're looking at it. A lot of little details that are like maybe, maybe not. That'll work. I doubt it. I mean, like, if it doesn't get done today, it's getting done within the first half an hour on Sunday, I think. But there's just a bit more, just like texture and hatching shit to do that I realized, I think. They call it murder hobo. That does sound like fun. Okay, people who are competent like who? Fabian Nicieza? I was thinking it does sound like Hobo with a Shotgun. Or was that during the... Oh, I don't remember that guy's name. I don't think it was Joe Casey. The 2010s. Okay, yeah, probably would have been during that the run that made him famous, essentially. Who did that anyway? Joe Kelly. I think that's the name. Yeah. Never remember that guy's name. I never read the Deadpool stuff where it was gaining popularity. I mean, I never read much of the Deadpool stuff, other than the Circle Chase. Even then, I think it was only an issue or two. I think by the time Deadpool started getting popular, it was like, why is Deadpool popular? Yeah, Joe Kelly's the guy who popularized Deadpool. Much like Chris Claremont popularized Wolverine, you know, as did Frank Miller. And I suppose to a lesser extent, Barry Windsor-Smith. I don't know how much of a lesser extent he actually, because Weapon X was a huge factor in how in making Wolverine the top character, like in comics for a while there. That is one of the good ones, right? Like thinking of himself as one of the top Wolverine, like his Wolverine is iconic. Where like Jim Lee on his best day barely matches Rob on a regular Wolverine drawing. That's this is what he thinks, right? Yeah. Wheel Spinning Studios. Nah, fuck it. You're a fan of John Byrne's Wolverine, James? It's a weird era for me because it's not the character that I'm used to, right? That's back in the days when Wolverine was more of a, just kind of like plucky adventurer guy. Jim Lee, Mark Silvestri, Sam Keat. Yep, that's kind of it, really. For me personally, I kind of agree. I mean, the Barry one again, I think you have to say is at least hugely influential. I'm not actually a huge fan of the Weapon X story, like the story itself. I think it's kind of repetitive and it feels pointless when you're reading it. It looks awesome though, so there's that. I do like Not Invited to the After Party, so I'm going to whine about it, press. That is very extreme. Oh, that's cool stuff there, James. So that's the thing. I never read John Byrne X-Men Off the Rack. I wouldn't know enough to read it. I don't think at the time. So even if I had found a copy, it wouldn't have mattered. Or a copy had found me. But the earliest one I remember seeing was like 217, I think. It's just before Mark Silvestri hops on board. The reprints and classics, but that was after I got into X. Yes, and digging through long boxes. I bought a couple of the classic X-Men issues off the rack. It was like I should know what happened in the old stuff. And one of those was the Dracula issue, I think. So I was happy. More monster stuff, always. The first things I was introduced in the Dark Phoenix saga. Eh? Okay. Oh, you got the Smith era, Ailey. That's a hell of an era, because that was the first stuff I really read was the From the Ashes trade. I think I was in like grade 7 or something. And that was in a some kind of after school art class. That, didn't really teach me anything I needed to know, but there was a dude there who had a couple of comics I could borrow, so that did end up working out okay. So you're a Storm guy, MEP. And personally, I've always been for Rogue. I think it's the skunk hair. That's always an unfortunate moment. It's like, oh. She used to be British? What? I don't know if I can get behind this one anymore. But then again, the shot of Psylocke rising out of the water in the bathing suit does exist. So I don't know. I got to rethink things. Hey, Mighty Geek, how's it going? What is the boss battle? Or unless we're talking about this commission, because this is taking me a little bit. I feel like I should do something with the eyes here. If the commissioner wants his color, I do not know. I didn't ask. You think you'd even want to try? Didn't leave a whole lot of room for color. Oh, I did hear that Marvel's putting out another swimsuit edition. I mean, as long as it's fun, I suppose that's okay, but... Because that was, like, kind of the point the first time around, right? It was a joke? So that and the year-end review. I did get a copy of the year-end review when that came out. I thought that was pretty good. Maybe that's something I should go over at some point. They do tend to disappear again pretty quick once they pop up on my comic shop, though, is the only problem. Oh, that was the other. Okay, that doesn't matter. There we go. Should have thrown in a few more gun blasts, I feel like. Just a couple more gargoyles, you know? It's what I'm getting known for, so I feel like I got to lean into it at least a little bit. That works. Dozen little gremlins silhouette. That's not a bad idea either. It's a little late to put it in now, but we can fit in maybe a couple. We'll know that's what it is anyway. We managed to fit a couple of things here. We got Man-Thing, we got Gremlins. I feel like that's kind of all we're really going to have room for, but... Yeah, that'll kind of work. Always eligible to use as a soundtrack for one of my speed art things. No, you can't. It's just kind of scribbly at the back here. That's all right. Just get an idea what this gun's supposed to look like theoretically before I start throwing on textures. My PFP. What's my PFP? Oh, for the channel? Oh, I didn't even think of doing that. Did we discuss that before? I don't remember that at all. Sorry, man. But yeah, no, that vanished in the memory hole. I don't know if it'll. I mean, I can give it a shot. I don't know if it'll be entirely as clear with the color version. So we'll try it out if I can remember and see how that works. I feel like I need a little bit of white paint here or something to try and extend that a little bit. I drew that a little bit too close. Yeah. Let's see here. Do I have a clear, like a relatively clean brush that'll work? Maybe. That'll work. I have not heard of Frankenhole. This is the first time. So I don't know if that was information I needed, but I've got it now. Oh, that is very watery looking. It's like trying to spread that with a straw or something. Still, at least it's showing up for the moment. Let's hope it doesn't go super gray now. No, I didn't. I don't think I had. I was watching TV really when Adult Swim was on, and you know, like at its peak. I suppose I'll try to keep my hand out of it. We'll see. Okay. I know what you're talking about. Oh well. I can. Oh no, not the white. God damn it. Look, there's like relative degrees here. Okay. And my hand is inclined. The noodles aren't helping though. Yeah, there we go. Shush now. Stay. And just dry things. All right. That's honestly, I would probably forget otherwise. So it's not the worst thing. I can live with it. No, not the fucking white. God damn it. I gotta close this thing up. Hey, Melee, how's it going? Not technically comic illustration in this case. This is more just straight illustration, I suppose. Usually comic illustration, though. And it's definitely a comic style. But this is a standalone image. I assumed that was coming, Lee. This is a commission. This was from the Kickstarter I completed a little while back. One of the tiers was for people to request commissions, so following up on that now. Hey, Rad, how's it going, buddy? I guess it's happened once or twice. You know. Let's not pretend it's every fucking day, right? Just every other day. That's when I was putting my hand in. There we go. That's fair, only because I don't stream every day. Correct. All right, well, I mean, you know, feel free to just hang out and doodle some shit if you want. That's kind of what a lot of people on here do. I guess I'll leave that. Now might actually be a good time to go take a smoke break and let this all dry just a little bit before I go leaning my hand on it. Because I'm going to need to lean pretty close to get to the gun here. I need to tighten this up here and the blast as well. So that's kind of all that's left. And I suppose this here. That still needs a little bit of work. So, yeah, I'm going to take a short break, maybe 15 minutes. Not 15 minutes. I don't know why I said 15. 5 minutes or so. Here, I'll put it right on top of the white ink. That'd be a great idea. Okay. Oh, stretching the legs. Might be a good idea to find my knee support thing, too. All right, I shall be back shortly. All right, let me see if I can locate my knee brace real quick, because it isn't picking up on me. There we go. Okay. Okay. Probably should have put this thing on before I got back on the stream. There we go. There we go. Hey Dale, how's it going? Okay. I'm doing all right, thanks. Okay. I should probably find some shapes in here. Yeah, I didn't know. My knee's been stiffening up a little bit the last little while, so found a brace that seems to be working okay. Managed to damage the arch in one of my feet, well, like 15 years back now, close to. And then had tendonitis in the opposite knee because I was compensating for it. So I think that's what it feels like. That was the knee that I can't remember which foot it was now, so I don't remember which knee had the tendonitis before. But it does have that same kind of feeling where it just gets stiff to the point where it's like almost rusty. You still got the storms going on, eh, Lee? Fuck's sake. I take it that's just any change in climate, like change in weather. You seem to live in a particularly volatile area. It's tornado season. That's okay. Awesome. Well, if it helps you feel any better, we've got a particularly mild spring going on, which is nice. So at least you know somewhere it's going okay. I'm sure that helps. Actually isn't raining like 4 days a week, which is usually what we get for spring and winter and fall for that matter. You're getting snow tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. It's like, what's the point in living down south if you're going to get snow in fucking almost May? That's not working. Still not working. You can do it. Come on. Like, meanwhile, in Canada, it's like 16 degrees during the day, and rather pleasant. That sounds all right. I'm a little warm at the moment myself. You have to track down some shorts for the next stream, I think. Or end up dripping sweat onto the fucking page. Well, I think it's guaranteed I'm going to spear the ink, particularly once it starts getting hot and the ink takes longer to dry. Yes, no, we do have humidity up here, quite a bit of it. Particularly me, I suppose. I live right by the fucking ocean. Yep. Lee lives in a fucking swamp. Okay. Let's actually do this hand here. That might not be the worst idea. You live north of a swamp. Okay, my bad. Didn't mean to pigeonhole you there. And hey, Jerry, how's it going, man? Oh, thanks, Dale. I appreciate it. It's turned out okay. This isn't erasing nearly as well as I'd like, but not so bad, I suppose. Suppose I could put something there to kind of cover it, but I don't know. Oh, thanks, Jerry. I appreciate it. What time is it here? It is 8:30. So I'll go for like another hour. Try to avoid the Sienkiewicz scribbling. You're not Sienkiewicz. There we go. Not to be sold in Louisiana, yeah. What kind of humidity do we have going on? Humidity 75%. Is that high? That seems like maybe a little high. Just like fucking swimming to go down to the store and get cigarettes. Temperature here, 14 degrees, so it's cooled down a little bit. Celsius. Don't know what that means in Fahrenheit. It's probably in the neighborhood of like 55 or something. $57. Hey, pretty much nailed that. Good job. Maybe I'm getting the hang of this. 94% there, yeah. Ours will pick up, of course. It's 55 there too. Okay, good stuff. Twinsies. That was what people wanted to hear me say for sure. You have storms moving in. Yeah, we haven't had rain for I think a couple of days, so we're actually in a kind of a bit of a dry spot. It's just nice out. Gotta throw in some of those tech textures Norton loves so much. 76 is a little high for me, personally. I'm a fan of like around 60, 65. It'll get there, you know. But as you know, if we could extend the mid-teens for Celsius, that would be preferable. Hey, Robo, how's it going, man? Oh yeah, nope. Not everybody shows up at the streams at all. I mean, I've been going for 3 years, so like when you talk about 3.7K subs, like how many of those are dead subs? Who knows, right? Like a good video for me, when I put out videos, we'll do like 1,000, maybe 2,000 at most, right? And that's with a fair bit of new viewers on everyone, right? So yeah, streams themselves don't necessarily attract a whole lot of attention. No, absolutely. I mean, you know, some people will stick around for a second and then hear the Canadian accent and go, "Oh, fuck that shit." Spotify ads came up and chat was roast. Hey, Fernando, how's it going? Always good to see a fellow Canadian in here. I am paying for Spotify Premium just so that for the streams, basically. When is the next stream? I stream every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific, and every Sunday at 11 a.m. Again, Pacific. The Sunday streams tend to go a little bit longer. Let's trim this down. Are we known for drinking root beer or ginger ale? I'm okay with both, really. As long as it's not Snapple. My Snapple phase is long over. I mean, you know, it wasn't a bad service really for a while there. I don't know what they've done to sabotage themselves really, but fucking PBR, isn't that like a fucking Southern thing? I don't think I've ever seen anybody drinking a PBR up here. You see people drinking like, fuck, what's the name of it? What's the German one? Fuck, I've almost got it there. That's just gonna fucking bother me. You do have white YouTube Premium, yep. I as well. I don't pay for a lot of premium stuff, but yeah, YouTube and Spotify, I do those ones. I think a lot of people up here drink Molson. Or Labatt's for that matter. Both are kind of equally shit. When I did drink, I stuck mostly to Guinness or to cider, and that's about it. But I haven't really drunk much in the last, well, 20 years, really. I've never tried a Moosehead. Not interested. There, brap, and shit. That's fun. Is there anything I'm missing here? Maybe I never went with, because Harp's just another kind of stout, right? I never went with a different kind of stout. Guinness was kind of it for me. Let's throw a few more of these in here. Yeah, no, there was a while there where yeah, where Smirnoff Ice first came out. Oh shit. Where I was like, oh fuck, that's like fruit juice basically. That gets you drunk really fucking quick, particularly when you have 6 in a row. I think that was before Smirnoff Ice got labeled as a girl drink. So I could drink it with impunity. Yeah, no. That was during my brief clubbing phase. For when I haven't went for about a year. Bud Light, no, thank you. Honestly, I've never got the taste of beer. Never really enjoyed it. Tried to stick it out every once in a while, like went with what were we like Coronas because it was kind of like a little bit different somehow, and like Rickard's Red. I remember we decided that was okay. Sleeman's was okay, but honestly, I didn't really like any of them. That's not bad for shell casings raining down. That works well. I think I'm about done, really. Yeah, no, I was usually one of the ones who got drunk. Although we always took the subway. Ah, that's not gonna. This is too watery. Going on. That turned out okay. Not all I poked up. Yeah, I was in Toronto. One of the things Toronto does okay is public transportation, or like reasonably okay, depending on where you want to get to. Let's just make that a little bit closer and get rid of the other one. Okay, I think we can call that. Let me get my light pad here. We'll start the next one. Come on. Here we go. Bugger. Thank you. Okay. Tape. Oh, Jesus. Just saw the driving home story there. That could be problematic in the South. How many? Well, I'm going till about, well, for another half hour, 40 minutes. So I can get a start on the next one. Which I did pencil out before. Ran them by the guy who commissioned the piece. So we know what we're doing here. Oh, I'm going to need that off. And boop. There we go. All right, I need the stand here. Get off. Thank you. I mean, if you want to commission me, man, I can give it a shot for sure. But my workload's a bit heavy. To just do like a Five Nights at Freddy's drawing. Is that what the plot for Smokey the Bandit was? I still haven't seen Smokey the Bandit. Hate to tell you, Brain, not all of us live in the southern United States. It isn't law around here that we have to watch Smokey and the Bandit. We do have to watch Strange Brew. And that gets enforced. And Slapshot. Which, you know, isn't exactly Canadian production, but... And there's a minimum number of SCTV episodes you need to have watched. Otherwise, you can get your citizenship revoked. Toronto doesn't do those accents. You mean the ones you've been watching for like a week, Robo? Whatever the fuck they're doing. Like, I'm sure there is a Toronto accent. I just have no idea what it is. I'm kind of shit with accents. Americans seem to really prioritize picking out accents, probably because there are such definitive ones in the States. But I will admit that it's probably also a personal failing, like just something I can't recognize. What's the worst Canadian show? Tom Green was pretty bad. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know how many shows were like considered Canadian. Law and Order Toronto. Which apparently is a thing. I think Red Green had its moments. I mostly watched American TV, I'm pretty sure. You know, with some Canadian stuff sprinkled in there, but I tend to watch the good ones. Accent blind, yeah, kind of, man. I don't do impressions of them very well either. Just ask like anybody who's ever heard me on the stream try to do an impression. I think it's happened a couple of times. I think Red Green had like was okay, but I couldn't tell you for sure because I didn't really watch any of it. Blah 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 blah. We have everything? I think so. Yeah, most of it's there. I feel like Robo desperately wants to believe things about Canada. Doesn't really matter if they're true. Okay. They're real to you, eh? Well, that's all that's important. There isn't a whole lot of like I don't recognize too many accents in Canada apart from Quebecois and Newfie. And that's kind of it, really. There is something weird going on with the way Alberta people talk. Or maybe it's Saskatchewan, I'm not sure. You just got, yeah, like a cowl kind of thing going down there. Oh yeah, the Baltimore accent is super weird. I've heard that. The Midwest one's a little weird too. Talking about woofs. That is the impression I get. Where she's like, we're just gonna make some shit up about Toronto, and like, who's gonna know who goes to Toronto? Drake does not represent Canada. I'll tell you right now, or Toronto for that matter. I'm sure there's some people who want to talk like Drake, so they're gonna emulate whatever he does, but that ain't most of us, I don't think. Yeah, what about that? What about Justin Bieber? No, in the, I guess it's not the racial draft exactly. It's the nationalistic draft. We refute Drake. I'm acting as Canada's representative. We'll take Jim Carrey. He seems to have calmed down a lot recently. Norm, of course, we will take Norm. I'll even take Shatner. Why not? Drake can stay down there. You guys can keep Drake. Do I? I don't personally claim Degrassi. I never watched Degrassi, not even a little bit. We do claim Keanu as well, just so you guys know. You know, you guys, we don't have any right to Alex Winter, unfortunately. I would like to have the pair, but. don't think so. This one will take too long to finish, really. The background maybe, but the foreground, dude, it's kind of all stuff I know how to do. Of course we've got Shatner. Nobody else wants him that badly. I don't have a local shop either. Pick something up for me there, Robo. I feel like Free Comic Book Day would be a little bit more if I could choose the comic. That'd be more of a thing. I'd find a way to get in. The selection is usually pretty good. I thought it was usually like it's all new comics. I don't have much interest in new comics, I'll be honest. Come on. Ah. Absolute. Yeah, I heard that about the Absolute stuff. And you keep talking about the new logo, so that's probably a solid recommendation there. Swamp Thing in 1989. Okay, is Veach involved in that? So I don't mind seeing him get some work. He's writing good shit. All right, that's cool. I wasn't sure if it was just, you know, DC had the scripts on file. It's like, hey, look at these great scripts we've got, and then it's like, oh, do we remember to call Rick? It's like, I thought you were going to do that. That's how Marvel would have done it. Let's see here. Swamp Thing, 1989. Who's drawing that? I assume I don't know who it is either. Rich Handley. I saw Steve Bissett's name linked in there. There's some Michael Zulli art by the looks of it. Vince Locke, I think I know that name. I've kind of noticed DC paper and like just the way they do comics tends to be better quality, or at least a quality that I enjoy better. I don't like the way Marvel does much of anything, really. Particularly not their facsimiles. I hate the fact they use that glossy paper. It feels like such shit. It doesn't work with the colors they use at all. Everything looks like neon puke. Yeah. I feel like no one's ever actually like, and no one involved in making the Marvel facsimiles has ever actually looked at one in person. Because like I don't know how you would look at that and not go, oh fuck, that looks ugly as shit. Yeah, Fantagraphics. I mean, that's the whole point is just we're making the best comics in every respect, right? I don't know if it's disrespectful because Marvel's been doing that treatment since the 80s. That was how they used to do their prestige format shit, and it always looked like garbage. How's the NHL games going? Oh, Pittsburgh got eliminated. For everybody who was wondering about that. That's unfortunate. And Vegas is up on Utah. My partner was suggesting I should just have the hockey games in the background here. And I'm like, you know what? No, for one thing, nobody else but me is going to want that. But I'm pretty sure that's a good way to get the stream shut down. Pretty sure they would claim that shit. Regardless, like, forget demonetization. I think I would actually just get it turned off. Wouldn't be the first time. My Sharona. Yes, exactly. Like Gremlins, like whatever that song was, something triggered something. There was another movie too, but Gremlins is the one I remember. Might have been Die Hard. Maybe it wasn't Die Hard. I don't know. But that was crazy. Just like, what the fuck happened? Now it's just like matter of course. Like, oh, we got shut down. Hang on a second. Let's wait for it to come back. That was like scary. Like, oh fuck, did I just lose my channel? Yeah, no, you cannot have an extended run of Gremlins content on screen. Or not even on screen, rather, in the background. I mean, if I did that, then that would be deserved, right? Because, like, you guys couldn't partake in the 3D fun. Yeah, this is the kind of thing. If if I don't end up liking how this turns out, I just restart it because it looks like it's going to be pretty quick to do the figure at least. Put on the wax shit in the corner. That's cool. I don't know if you were here when I was streaming movies, Robo, but I would, well, not streaming movies. I would just play them off to the side here. That went for like close to a year, I think. And just going through the classics, right? Like Predator, the Terminator movies. I think we did Predator 2. I don't believe we did Commando because I'm not a fan. I got another Jeff Loeb book coming up soon. It's not a good one. I think we started with Flash Gordon. That was the first time I'd seen Flash Gordon. I was like, what the fuck is going on in this movie? That was one of the early ones anyway. I know we never did do Cobra. I don't think we did much in the way of Stallone movies, really. Has the niceness marketing of Canada helped or hurt? It's probably helped, really. Like, at least for when we want to go abroad. You put a little Canada patch on your backpack or whatever, and people, oh, okay, cool. We've heard you people are nice. Yeah, I know. I showed Flash Gordon to my son, which I knew was like a dicey prospect because, like, it is so fucking cheesy. And he does enjoy cheesy, but, like, if it's stupid, then he's not going to get into it, right? And there's definitely some stupid in Flash Gordon. But it's like, no, hang on, just wait. It gets better. And he ended up just enjoying the hell out of that shit. I don't know what these muscles are, but there's something. You as Americans pretend to be Canadian when you go abroad, really, do you? That would be smart. I don't believe we put on Star Wars because I was afraid that would get claimed. I probably would have been right on that one. I feel like we put on something similar, though, where it was just like, what were you thinking? But yeah, no, if you're going to do the pretend you're Canadian thing, apparently you want to go to the Netherlands. Because the thing I keep hearing is that the Dutch love Canadians. Because Canadians, like, helped liberate Holland during World War I think it was. And I'm like, that can't be true. That's got to be like Canadian propaganda. And I just kept seeing evidence of it online. It's fucked up. Yeah, get a knock on my door and just George there. Excuse me, could you turn your stream off, please? I got a couple fellas here. I want to have a talk with you. That was my George Lucas, man. What are you talking about? That was iconic. I feel like you haven't seen a George Lucas interview in a while there, Lee. We did watch this. Well, I did put on the Spawn movie, so that does that count there, Robo? Yeah, because he's a funnier character than we've ever had before. Now I'm doubting myself, Lee. God damn it! Look what you've done to me. Oh, so you're just going to say it's not Lucas, even though you don't really know what Lucas sounds like anymore. I see how it is. Okay. This is bringing back some Sam Keith memories. Did you say that to Tony Twist? All right. I don't remember anything that was said in the Spawn movie. I didn't watch the Spawn TV show, and like the comic. Like, no, I don't think so. Oh, I see. Okay. So you're just wrong then. Okay, that's fair. Here's the thing. I'm the one with the microphone. I can say whatever the fuck I want. If I want to do the rest of the stream in the George Lucas voice, there's nothing you can do but leave. So, good night, everybody. Actually, that is a good point. Is that it's 9:30 now, and it's about time for me to shut it down and give my eyes a rest. Uh-huh. I don't remember what the record argument was. I just remember that I was correct. Nope. That is what I remember about most arguments I've had, to be honest. But I don't think I told you so. I think I said it, and then it turned out you were lurking. Yeah, 9:30 Pacific time there, Dale. So that's usually around when I shut this down. So we're gonna give it a rest here. But some fun stuff going on here. I feel like it's been a little while since I've done superhero shit. I mean, like the J. Lee Popo, I wouldn't even classify that as superhero stuff. It's, it's its own thing. It's homage. Same with the Mike Mignola-esque shock block. I'd say, yeah, you have to go back to the Sam Keith Hawkstaff. That sounds like a plan, Robo. Not in remotely like a bad idea. I salute you in your effort. All right, so I'm gonna turn it off. I guess I am one of those Pacific coasters. Do they have an accent? What about my what about the fact that my accent started out on the east? Well, not quite East Coast, but you know, I guess it's more mid-east if that's a thing. Well, no, that's a totally different thing. We're just gonna. Well, I'm gonna turn off the stream now. All right. Ugh. Yeah, it's looking like fun anyway. His face looking a little fat, but we'll see what we can do about that. All right, you guys have a good night. I'll see you on Sunday. New video coming out tomorrow, etc., etc. All right, have a good one, guys. Peace out.